Ancient echoes, the Vedic roots. Indian classical music has a history spanning millennia. Its origins can be traced back to the ancient Vedic period. The Vedas, sacred Hindu scriptures, contain hymns and chants set to specific melodies. These chants were an integral part of religious rituals and ceremonies. The Vedas provide the earliest written evidence of music in India. They offer a glimpse into a time when music was deeply intertwined with spirituality and daily life. The chanting of Vedic hymns was a highly specialized art form. It required precise pronunciation and intonation. The melodies were passed down orally from generation to generation. Over centuries, these musical traditions evolved and developed. They laid the foundation for the rich and complex system of Indian classical music we know today. The Vedic period established a profound connection between music and the divine. This connection continues to resonate in Indian classical music. The ancient echoes of the Vedas can still be heard in the ragas and talas that form the backbone of this timeless art form. The journey of Indian classical music begins with these ancient roots. It is a journey that has spanned centuries, absorbing influences and evolving into a magnificent tapestry of sound and emotion. Sacred sounds, music, and spirituality. The Samaveda, one of the four Vedas, is dedicated entirely to music. It emphasizes the power of sound and its ability to connect humans to the divine. Chanting Vedic hymns according to the Samaveda was not just a ritualistic practice, but a path to spiritual enlightenment. The precise intonation and rhythmic patterns were believed to create vibrations that resonated with the cosmos. The Samaveda highlights the integral role of music in ancient Indian spirituality. Music was not merely entertainment, but a tool for transcendence and self-realization. This deep connection between music and spirituality has remained a cornerstone of Indian classical music through the ages. The legacy of the Samaveda is evident in the emphasis on improvisation and emotional expression in Indian classical music. Each raga, or melodic framework, is associated with a specific mood or emotion. The musician's skill lies in evoking these emotions through their performance. The listener, in turn, embarks on an inward journey, connecting with the divine through the power of music. The Samaveda's teachings continue to inspire musicians and listeners alike. They remind us of the transformative power of sound and its ability to elevate the human spirit. Two rivers of melody, Hindustani and Carnatic traditions. Around the 12th century, Indian classical music diverged into two distinct traditions: Hindustani music in the north and Carnatic music in the south. This division was largely influenced by geographical and cultural factors. Hindustani music flourished in the royal courts of North India. It absorbed influences from Persian, Central Asian, and Mughal musical traditions. Carnatic music, on the other hand, evolved in the temples and courts of South India. It retained a strong emphasis on devotional themes and Sanskrit texts. Despite their differences, both traditions share a common foundation rooted in the ancient Vedic chants and the concept of raga. The Hindustani tradition is known for its elaborate improvisations and rhythmic complexity. It features a wider variety of instruments, including the sitar, sarod, and tabla. Carnatic music, in contrast, is characterized by its structured compositions and intricate rhythmic patterns. It relies heavily on vocal music and features instruments like the veena, mridangam, and flute. Section 4. Persian zephyrs and Mughal majesty. Influences on Hindustani music. Hindustani music experienced a significant transformation during the Mughal period. The Mughal emperors, known for their patronage of the arts, played a crucial role in the evolution of Hindustani music. They invited musicians from Persia and Central Asia to their courts, leading to a rich cultural exchange. Persian and Central Asian musical elements, such as new instruments and melodic structures, were integrated into the existing Indian tradition. One of the most notable influences was the introduction of the sitar, a stringed instrument that became synonymous with Hindustani music. The Mughal emperor's love for music led to the establishment of royal music academies. These academies became centers of learning and innovation, attracting talented musicians from across the empire. The fusion of Persian and Indian aesthetics resulted in the development of new ragas, such as the Yaman Kalyan and the Darbari Kannada. These ragas, with their majestic and introspective moods, became hallmarks of the Hindustani tradition. The Mughal period left an indelible mark on Hindustani music. It enriched its sonic palette, expanded its repertoire, and elevated its status to new heights. The legacy of this cultural confluence continues to resonate in the music of modern-day India. Section 5. The Southern Tapestry, Carnatic Music and its Devotional Fervor. Carnatic music, while sharing a common ancestry with Hindustani music, charted its own unique course. Deeply rooted in the devotional hymns of South Indian saints and poets, Carnatic music is characterized by its emphasis on lyrical beauty and spiritual expression. The compositions, known as kritis, are typically in praise of Hindu deities and often weave intricate stories and philosophical reflections into their musical fabric. One of the most revered figures in the Carnatic tradition is Purandara Dasa, a 16th-century composer and poet often hailed as the father of Carnatic music. His devotional songs, known as Palaras, laid the foundation for the structured format of Carnatic music compositions. Carnatic music places great importance on vocal music. The human voice is considered the most expressive instrument. The vocalist is not merely a singer, but a storyteller, conveying the emotions and nuances of the lyrics through their voice modulation and improvisational skills. The emphasis on devotion and spiritual themes in Carnatic music has created a rich tapestry of musical and lyrical beauty, offering listeners a path to connect with the divine through sound.